Hello, so this is the second part of the What You Can Learn series. I haven't actually posted the first one of this, so it's still sort of bit free balling in terms of the idea of it. But this one is going to be, as I mentioned in the last video, on chimpanzees. You know me, I love my primates. Now, chimpanzees, I feel like they have a slightly different lessons to orangutans that we discussed in the last video. Obviously, orangutans are notoriously peaceful creatures. They are quite intelligent, quite happy little primates. They just like to live in the forest. That's about all they do. Chimpanzees, not many people look at them as a happy primate, so this isn't really going to be a life advice video based on a chimpanzee. It's going to be more of a attitude towards life video. Now, chimpanzees, they are a notoriously somewhat aggressive animal, and especially in the males, but they're all a bit violent. They're all very, very capable of strength. Now, chimpanzees will fight for the alpha position. Now, the alpha position in a chimpanzee tribe, it has a couple pros and cons. The pros, you get the mating rights. It's kind of like a biological drive to have that, because obviously you're going to pass your genetics on to the next generation. It's mint in that terms. You also vaguely get more of a choice at food. None of your tribe's going to let the alpha starve, which is quite nice and handy. So that's about it, really. Maybe you get the tallest spot on a tree as well, if you're lucky. Now, in terms of the cons, there's a bit of a list here. There's really a list. You could die fighting to become alpha. You also have to make sure no one overthrows you while you are alpha. And you also have to keep an eye on your ladies to make sure they aren't making off with any of the lesser chimps, because that would be terrible and it would be appalling. Now, you might be saying, good thing I ain't a chimpanzee, and there ain't no chimpanzees cheating on me. That's what you think so far. But I think that still is a valuable lesson from this. Chimpanzees, male chimpanzees, young ones, they will fight viciously to get that top position, because it has a few benefits. Even though it's got a couple drawbacks to it, they will fight to the death for that. Like, they are really, really willing to do it. And I think the moral on this, the story that can be, I suppose, transferred to other areas of life, is that chimpanzees are very courageous animals. They will do an awful lot, and I think you see courage across a lot of animals. I know my last dog, who unfortunately passed away, she would, well, I mean, she wasn't an aggressive dog, but like, if another dog was threatening her, she would fight anything, no matter what the size it was. She was tiny. But like, she had a lot of courage, as do chimpanzees, and I think that is a lesson that people can get. There's an old saying, a coward dies 1,000 deaths. And the reason for that is because if you know you want something in life, like a chimpanzee wants that alpha position, and you aren't willing to fight to get that, i.e. work hard or take opportunities, whatever it is that you need to do to achieve your goals, if you're not willing to do any of that, that one death a chimpanzee may face in trying to achieve the alpha position will be suffered 1,000 times, in terms of failures in life and things that you wish you had done, regrets, things like that. That is what it means by coward dies 1,000 deaths. So I think what the meaning of this is that anyone can choose a safe life, but by choosing a safe life, you won't ever get to where you want to go if it means taking risks. So take risks if it's a life you really desire. Take calculated risks, but if it's something you really want that badly, go for it. That's what I say. Within reason. Don't go like cliff jumping or something like that, because that would be kind of a little bit silly, not gonna lie. But anyways, next video? I don't know. I would do elephants, but then I think I'm just going to make it about memory. So I suppose you'll have to see the next one. I'll probably link it once it's up. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I haven't rambled on too much. I think I'm going a bit mental nowadays because I have a bit of a cold. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.